Just go live. You don't have to ask me twice. There's enough duality going on in the world. You know what I mean? So do y'all believe me that the number 4 is hot right now or what? What's up, Katie? Is the number 4 hot right now? We think so? You see any 4s? I mean, you see the 319, right? So, is it a coincidence that the day Drake was born, excuse me, the day Drake was born, a 139 numerology, okay? Tupac died 13/9 in the news, right? Hertz throws for the reshuffling, 319, okay? Everything's fake. So I got the presentation. I have my wallet in my pocket, okay? The wallet's in the pocket. So when I go to the bookstore this time, now what? And I already think I know what I want. So let's look at this. You see the 4. You see the 4. We did the letter D decode. I'm trying to show y'all in real time. 3 people in here. At least it's showing me. Got to give them credit for that. You know what's interesting as well is I get ads from StreamYard because I use them a lot, you know? And it's a lady named Katie. I don't know if she founded it or whatever, but she's like, hey, I'm Katie with StreamYard, blah, 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 because I always complain about stuff. So they'll send me ads rather than just shoot me like a sentence or two about what I'm complaining about. You know what I mean? That's just interesting. Okay. You know, I got it, y'all. What? I said I was going to be back. Yeah, I slept. Yes, I'm going to the bookstore. Wow, look up above. We have Taylor Swift in the news. Okay, we have the 49ers. And then Tim Wakefield died. Interesting last name. Wake. Genesis 3:22, Tree of Knowledge. Wakefield dies like a wake. Man. Too easy, right? We're going to get into that number right there. Wow, you hit on a point I was going to make already. Good job. 3 + 1 + 9 is 13. How do you know this? Hold on. I mean, it's not like I'm not saying it's completely difficult, but how come you're just adding on perfect things that I need? Hey, I appreciate it. Definitely not complaining. Jalen Hurts. What kind of last name is that? Hertz? Isn't that kind of like power? Like watts? Is it? Let me know. Because power equals 32. Hertz. Katie? Anybody watching? Okay. Again, I'm not here to tell you to go gamble. I mean, you could probably, maybe you can, it's all synced. I mean, maybe you can take the number connections and figure something out. I don't know, but I'm here to decode. Okay. And it's a nice presentation, as I will put myself on the line and say once again, I would play some footage, but that never works out well for me. So it's just, I mean, come on. 34-31. Eagles beat Washington. Added up, 65. Philadelphia equals 65. It's just the language. I mean, you reach J, 10th letter and beyond. Add it together, reduce it, and then just add it up. Philadelphia 65. I mean, Not my opinion. That yellow spider guy. Just really isn't our opinion, right? Look, 5 plus 4 is 9. Wasn't there a 90 earlier too? So, I don't know. Like, already? Philadelphia 65. Look, the 13 back there too. And that 13's it's going to hit rough. Watch. 34 plus 31, 65. Philadelphia, they pull it out. Syncs up with the name. Let's think of these names too, because the language has been syncing up nicely. Philadelphia. I'm trying to think about that for a second. Philadelphia Dolphin. Miami Dolphins. Look how Commanders equals 165. You see that? 65 total points. Philadelphia, 65. Let's look at that quarterback real quick because I noticed something. I don't even know his name because I'm not here to decode that guy because the script really isn't about him. Look, you see how he has 14? Let me see if I can find it. It's just, I couldn't help but notice it when I was closing tabs. I don't even know his name. I just put in Washington quarterback. Look at this. Watch. Sam Howell. Howl like wolf. Sheep's. Wolves in sheep's clothing, right? Sam Howell. Look. I just caught that too. I think he was drafted number 144 overall, and he wears 14. You see that right there? Look. Look at the head coach, Ron Riviera, RR. Look, drafted number 144. That's why he's wearing 114. Commanders, like Joe Biden's dog, Commander, the commander-in-chief, always syncing up with Philadelphia. Because wasn't Philadelphia the capital at one point for a short period? We know about the history, and we're going to get into it. And if any words are said wrong, feel free to correct me. You know what I mean? So Sam Howell, another animal, right? Drake the Duck, the Dog album, Doja Cat, all that. Okay, so look, where's number 14? There's probably more there, but I just barely learned his name. So I'm good on that. Look how Washington equals 140 and he has the 14 on his jersey. Dropped the 0, drafted 144 overall. I guess I am here to decode him too. 4-0. The Eagles record. Dak and the Cowboys beat the Giants 40-0, beat the Jets 30-10 equals 40. Rodgers, the quarterback, Rodgers equals 40. Dak, number 4, beat the Giants 44 days after his birthday. Look at the 8-8 like Trump. You see it? And the red. You see that? Oh, it's probably an 87, but do you see how he's turned and you get the 88 like Trump equals 88 and you get the red and you get Washington commander-in-chief? Oh, I don't even think we started. Listen. Look, Jake Elliott drills a 54-yard field goal. Look how he has number 4 on the jersey. Lifts the Eagles to a 4-0. A 4-win, 0-loss start. Look at the 4 on the jersey. 3 plus 1 plus 9, reshuffling a Tupac's death date. All in the news. Just pumps out. That's why they were worried at Y2K. Remember the wrestler Y2J, Chris Jericho? He gets some of the blame, and he might get the decode because of that. 3 plus 1 plus 9, 13. 1 plus 3, 4. Look at Ritual, the reshuffling of the 54-yard kick, 45. Hurts with the 1 on the jersey, like the dollar crash, the green. I mean, the big green machine, huh? It's hurting. It's crashing. It's hurting. It's crashing. Philadelphia, the history, Washington, D.C., politics. I mean, what's Hurts? Didn't he get hurt last year? He has the same birthday as Kyler Murray. No coincidence. And then he's in the Super Bowl in Glendale where Kyler Murray plays. And, I save all of these for a reason. Hurts, crash, fall, dollar, bills, politics, Dame Dollar, Bucks, Milwaukee, Green, Eagles. I mean, come on. Script.
Mr. President, may I Dr. Biden, how was that
Ooh, Hurts like her too. Remember last night? Drake with the girl stuff in his hair, and Jags, short for the girls' school in England, and there was the game in London, and Drake London scored the first touchdown. Like Hurts wears number 1, like the dollar bill crash. Dame Dollar number 0. Flat, no value, dollar. Tree of knowledge, money. Genesis 3:22. Don't forget, yesterday was 10/1, and Philadelphia equals 10/1, 101, and ABC 123. Fly, Eagles, fly. As an airplane flies over, and you get the ritual numbers again. Ritual 81 and 45, 54-yard kick by number 4. Lifts the Eagles, fly, Eagle, fly, to a 4-0 start. I wouldn't have known that, but it's the script. I don't watch it. Man, that was a hard script. Ooh, yeah. Today, October 2nd, the second day of the 10th month, drop the 0-2-1. And you're getting the Brady reflection again. We hit on all that yesterday, synced up with Trevor Lawrence. I mean, everything math Tucon. I mean, really? Philadelphia 223 every day, I say it. The 223 is hitting every day, y'all. Hertz equals 23. And equals 23. I may be wrong, but I think cash might. I think I'm going to have to look. Look at how Eagles equals 32, Storm 32, Water 32, Power 32. I really think that cash equals 23. Let me look. I know all the ciphers ain't set up. I know it. Let me see. Nope. Well, let's just see if it hits in the 2 that are up there. Let me see. Let me share. Are we good? No. I really think cash might equal 23, y'all. Let's see if it hits on the 2 that are up there. If not, what? It's going to be reduction. Look how cash equals 23. Hertz and the Eagles with the green. Aren't you all missing every sport decode green? Everything green? Milwaukee Bucks wear the green. Aaron Rodgers equals 40, like 4. traded from the Green Bay Packers to another green team. Jets like planes, right? Broncos all in the rituals, right? Cowboys ride horses. Dak, number 4. Come on. I really think cash might equal 32 or 22 as well. Let me look. All right, what am I doing? Let's see. I guess I didn't have to. I guess I could have just hit that, right? Look how cash equals 31 and 13, and it completely syncs up every number here with everything that I have coming. And Katie already hit on it. You see that? Wow. That 77 hits hard correlator. Y'all, if you're watching, hit that link up there and subscribe to that other channel. I'm going to start doing videos on that and just lives on this channel. Because I think I'm done paying StreamYard because I think they need to give me something for free. And, you know, I use a lot of hours. Not saying I'm important, but know your worth. If you're out there working, know your worth. You know, have the earbud in. Unless you have to, like, talk to customers. Know your worth. I mean, for real, people are going to try to talk to you, ask you questions they don't need to ask you as you're listening to me or somebody else. And you're just like, get out of here. You know what I mean? You already know the answer. Cash. Look at the 31 and 13. 3 plus 1, 4. That 77 hits hard correlator. And look at the 23. End equals 23. Island 23. Escapes 23. Blue 23. Water 32. The reflection. Cash equals power. Power equals 32, y'all. Come on. Let's get back to it. You see how we just add and build onto it nicely? Eagles equals 32. Hertz 23. Philadelphia 223. The year 23. Did I say it? Look at the green and the dollar. Remember, he changed his number too. He wore number 2. You got the 1 and the 2 like Brady again. I mean, come on. Look how Philadelphia Eagles equals 87, and I gave it away earlier. Same birthday as Kyler Murray. No coincidence. Doesn't Kyler Murray have the number 1 all connected as well? All right, let me know if I'm wrong. See that? And you get the 199 even in the year. And remember, Trevor Lawrence equals 199 in London with the victory. Age 23, 23 points. Right? Jaguars equals 23. Jacksonville Jaguars 123. I may be wrong. I'm quoting my own stuff, right? Look how OT equals 35. Eagles pass Commanders 34 to 31. In OT 35. Washington Commanders equals 305, like 35. Now those are opposite ciphers, which makes it a little more interesting. You just drop that 0, and it's green like cash. I mean, if you get a check and they say, hey, drop the zeros, no value, you might want to question that. But look how you get a 35 in Washington Commanders. Remember how they changed the name too? And it syncs up right here. And then, but then they'll give you another story about why, and then that syncs up. And then Dan Gilbert with his issues, that syncs up as well with what's going on. You see that? Break time. What's going on, y'all? You said that a few times. CeeLo Green. That's interesting. What's the name of the group? Is that Goody Mob? They had the song Cell Therapy. Is that them? Atlanta, right? Remember the Falcons were in that. The Falcons were in the game last night. Was it the London game that we hit on? Jesse, welcome. Appreciate you. Yeah, Hurts. Let me look at that real quick because remember he played the Super Bowl here in Arizona against Kyler Murray, and the Cardinals had J.J. Watt, and he's just brought here because of the name and the numbers, right? Hertz is kind of like power, isn't it? Like a watt? Like how many hertz? Like a speaker? Amp? Let me look at amp and watt real quick. Arizona, what's going on with Arizona? And Rihanna pregnant here. The son is life, right? And a second child, and ASAP Rocky, and he has the $sign in his name that replaces the S, remember? You see? See what I'm saying? Let's see. Wow, yeah, let's spell it like that. That's probably what you were asking, huh? Wow. No way. No way if you spell it like that. You see how the world's fake? You get the 77. I forgot what just equaled 77, but then it hits again later. And you get the 32 like power, storm, and water. Power, storm, water, Hertz, all 32. Island 23, end 23, blue 23 like water. Escapes to the island, Epstein Island, blue face. Can't stay out of the news. Even Christian Rock, like the island, like Alcatraz, Christian Rock even giving birth. Chris Rock, Christian Rock, Chris Rock, and the issue in the Black Rock, Nevada desert. I mean, even the rooster knows. The rooster's just like, is it an Arizona thing? What does watt equal? That 77 hits later, and I don't want to give it away. We're just going to have to remember. Watt equals 44, and 4 is hitting nonstop. Eagles are lifted to a 4-0, a 4-win, 0-loss start by kicker number 4 in overtime. Watt equals 44. Jalen Hurts, the quarterback. And when you spell Hurts the way look at our language. It all syncs up. Look how watts equals 11 and 83. You see that? A master number, 8 plus 3, 11. And that's interesting because flood and hurricane equal 52. And watts equals 52. And then we were talking about 32 and power equals 32. What does energy equal real quick? Don't tell me energy equals 32 or 23. Why does energy equal 23 and 31? Why does energy equal 23? Katie, add it to the list. There's like 6 more 23s that we hit on in the last couple days, and I think I forgot all of them. Like, I can't hold any of them down. Like, it's like one too many drinks the night before. You know what I mean? That's just one too many, right? I want to watch the movie 23 again. I don't know about y'all. I'm about to watch 23 again, I think, today. Doesn't dead equal 23? Dead equals 22 and 14 twice. Cash equals 23. End equals 23. Okay. MJ, number 23. Man. M, the 13th letter. J, the 10th. You get a 3 and a 1. 31. Hey, I spelt it wrong. Where's the G? Are y'all laughing at me? My bad. Hey, at least I caught it, right? I just saw. Oh, man. Hey, I'd rather you tell me than anybody else. Well, 74, and then we have a whole nother thing. Look, you still get the 38, and you get the 88 like Trump, and you get the 25 like, doesn't Trump equal 25? 7 plus 4, 11. Trump, you get 25 and 88, and 7 plus 4, 11, 9 plus 2, 11, right? Ooh, I was sweating there. Ooh, ooh, that'd be on me heavy. Storage equals 31? That's interesting, like your phone. Welcome. Like your phone, like power. That shit's crazy, man. We might have to do a 23 decode. It's like it's all done, but I haven't done it. Does that make sense? Okay. If I want to get to the bookstore, man, look how we wore number 2 in college, and I think in the NFL maybe for a short period. Look how we look how we wore. And they'll give you. I don't like to get into the fake reasons why. Like, oh, this is why they say the fake reason, like why LeBron wears 6 and everything. Right? Because that's just like, I don't even want to feed into that. That's why I just like going right into how fake it is. And then you get the 1 and the 2, like Brady 12. And you saw how Trevor Lawrence all connected with Brady when I did the decode last night. And then we're on the 2 again. And remember, National Football League equals 220. London, England equals 220. And there was about 1,022s last night, all with Drake. And remember, Drake London, no coincidence, scored the first touchdown on the Falcons in London. I mean, we kind of knew that already, but look at the 219. 21. Look, we hit on that, and Katie hit on that like 3 or 4 times as well. I mean, we're talking numbers, right? Everything is numbers. Wow, you get a 19 like chaos, and you get a 2 like the jersey. 2 chaos. Which quarterback on Washington? Remember the quarterback on Washington that died by the numbers? Got hit by the garbage truck? That has something to do with this, huh? What was his name? Campbell? That has something to do with this. I mean, it connected other places. That has something to do with this. Jason Campbell? Was it Jason Campbell? Dang, I already forgot his name. I know. I'd rather you bust me than anybody else. But if I wouldn't have caught it at all, and then later, like, caught it if I'm, like, looking at the video, that would have sucked bad. Whew. Damn. Look at the 219. 19 equals chaos. And, I mean, we know about it, right? Hold on. I'm right here. Just hold on. I ain't even gonna lie. I think now, look at the 45 back there, like ritual, and the 54-yard kick by number 4 to lift the Eagles. Oh, Dwayne Haskins to lift the Eagles to a 4-0. I keep saying it like that. A 4-0 start. That makes sense. 4-0. Look, you get the 45 again back there without even trying. Yeah, Dwayne Haskins. This has something to do with it. I mean, I connected that already somewhere else. Haskins. Isn't there a character in history with that last name? Oh, yeah, and Ohio, right? Ohio equals 16 and 61. And Tupac's birthday, 6/16, and all those numbers hit last night. For All the Dogs releasing on 10/6, and it's Trevor Lawrence's birthday, and he has 16 on the jersey, right? You know what I mean? Drake London, the football player. Come on. Look at the 21. Look, Katie. Now what, Katie? I got you on that, right? I'm just kidding. Appreciate you, Katie, and everybody. Look at how Jalen Alexander Hurts equals 212 in the original ABC 123 and reverse reduction right there. And he has the 2 and the 1 that he's wore. And just like last night, it was all about Lawrence last night, man. Everything. I was just waiting for a big one on Lawrence. That was huge last night. And there's more with that, because there's more about the name Lawrence in London. Let me know if I'm wrong, Katie. Isn't there a Lawrence London, like kind of like a Michael Kors, like they make wallets and purses? Let me know. And we know about MK Kors and the MK Ultra, right? Connection. MK plastered all on the purse with the butterflies. So Jalen equals 15, and you get 15 in Commanders, the team they played. And Philadelphia Eagles, you get the 15. I mean, because you drop the zeros. Like Dame Dollar, the dollar crash. Flat, no value. 15. Philadelphia Eagles, Commanders, and Jalen. Hey, what's up, Cody? Hey, this kind of has something to do with Jalen Smith, right? Will Smith's kid and Philadelphia, doesn't it? Maybe. Wasn't there a Will Smith that died on the Saints a long time ago? Hurts. Man, that was Hurts. That's horrible. Man. Look how Eagles equals 22. And remember, born on the 220th day of the year, like 22. And does Hurts equal 22? I don't want to go back again. It equals 23 and cash equals 23. Look at the 1777. Look. Remember the 77s? Isn't Trump 77 as well? If I'm wrong, he was just 77. Look. Philadelphia Flag Day is celebrated on June 14th. And that's Trump's birthday, 14/6. Jalen Hurts' birthday leaves 146 days in the year. And the flag of the United States on 14/6. You see this? They said it was sewn, right? Well, let's read this. In the United States, Flag Day is celebrated on 14/6. It commemorates the adoption of the flag of the United States of the June 14th, 1777 by resolution of the second, like Jalen Hurts wore number 2. Everything's fake, and you see the CC, Continental Congress, and there was CC earlier. OVO General equals 51. 105s hit huge. You might have been here for that too. The 105s, 15s, and 51s all hit yesterday too. And Drake was all in that, huh? Appreciate you. Look, I don't know. I may have said that date associated with the sewing. Again, Gematria Police will be heavy. You know. But that's why we look out for each other here. Look. So, look at the Philadelphia connection, right? Come on. Isn't there 13 stars? And the 13s all hit earlier too? And Las Vegas equals 130. And Tupac died on the 13th. And Drake's birthday, the day he was born, the numerology is 139. Tupac's death date. And it said Jalen Hurts threw for 319 yards, the reshuffling of Tupac's death date. Isn't Trump 77? And we hit on 77s earlier. Look, some historians believe it was designed by New Jersey Congressman Francis Hopkinson, like DeAndre Hopkins. Wasn't Jalen Hurts just in the Super Bowl here? And didn't the Cardinals just have that wide receiver? Let me know if I'm wrong. Remember the scripted Hail Mary catch? Well, we were going bonkers in prison over that. Oh yeah, Jimmy Brooks, 150 and 51. Thank you. Thank you. And you get the duality as well, and that all connects to Jay-Z and the duality with 9/11, right? And blue equals 23, and he has twins, right? And there's going to be a million fours and all of that with Jay-Z. All of that blueprint. There's going to be there's more symbolism here because the football looks like a piece of crap, doesn't it? And it comes from between the guy's legs, like out of his butt. Ain't that disgusting? I didn't invent the game. And then you get the green like cash. End equals 23, cash equals 23. Dame Dollar with the number 0, like the $0 value. Traded to the Bucks, wearing the green Bucks. Tom Brady included. Bill Belichick, Bill, dollar bill. Buffalo Bills, BB, Bill Belichick, BB. 22, Twins equals 22. Doesn't Hurts equal 22? National Football League 220. London, England 220. Yesterday, the game. Drake, London. Come on. I think we already spilled the beans on that. Dirty cash. You saw the thumbnail. Drake, cash money, young money. Disgusting, right? 8 Mile, road, traffic. Tory Lanes. Lanes like a road. All the animals. Drake the duck. Meg the stallion, the horse. The male horse. Parking lot. Shot. Cheddar Bob. The accidental shooting. 8 Mile. When you write out 8, it equals 23. Lotto from 8 Mile dies by the numbers. The rapper, the female, if it is a female, actually, that is not a female. I don't care what she looks like. Doesn't she kind of look like that Karuchi one, the one that Chris Brown, remember? That probably started the ritual. Maybe I'm wrong. Look into it. If there's any youngsters out there, I'm telling you, I don't care if you think the body looks nice, man. It's not, dude. She says B Lotto, like B Rabbit. Lotto dies from 8 Mile. B Rabbit, like blue, wearing blue in the movie. B Rabbit, Tupac, the bandana, like rabbit ears. In the news in 23. Tom Brady retires in 23. Okay. Born, what? 8/3, the 23rd prime. Trevor Lawrence hits in the ritual yesterday. All the numbers were there, right? Trevor Lawrence equals 199. Brady drafted number 199. I mean, come on. You just add it up. And again, this is Tupac's death date, the reshuffling, right? Man, that's a short right there. Where am I at? 40-minute mark. Okay, that's a short right there. A rant. That was a rant. Kind of. Look at this. And again, 1 + 3 is 4. The reshuffling of Tupac's death date. I mean, come on. Hurts. like Watts, like he played in the Super Bowl in Arizona, where JJ Watt, JJ, J the 10th letter, JJ breaks down to 1-1, JZ, Mr. 40, 40-40 Club, Mary Beyonce 4/4. Come on, man. Dak beat the New York teams, and it was all 40s. Number 4. 311 days. 311 days before Hurt's birthday. And Kyler Murray. K the 11th letter. M the 13th. 113. Right? You see what I'm saying? Right? KM 1113. Like 113. Same birthday. I mean, all that, right? There's more probably. 311 days before both their birthdays. On 10/1 like 11. Oh, October equals 111. Genesis equals 111. The number for dishonesty equals 311 and 113. KM backwards like MK. We need to look into Michelob Ultra. Maybe do a decode there too, Katie. Maybe Michelob Ultra. And doesn't Corona Premier equal 201? Come on. Brady retires on 201. Hamlin with the scripted collapse, the reflection 1/02. And today's like 1/02, 10/02. Whatever you want to call it. Look how Jalen Alexander Hurts equals 301 and Hurts equals 31. Again, Tupac dead on the 13th. The reflection in the news, right? Keefe D, K the 11th letter, like 10/1 this game, 11. October equals 111. Keefe D, D the 4th letter. Number 4, the kicker, lifts the Eagles to a 4-win, 0-loss start. Look how the score was 31-31 before he kicked the 54-yarder. Look how it says 4:05 on the clock, like 45, like it was a 54-yarder, like ritual equals 45. Look at the 139 timestamp, like Tupac died on 13/9. You see that? Look how it says 3/4 over there, even. 50 plus yards. Twins equals 50. Tupac. 2 like twins. Jay-Z, right? Twins. Number 4 kicking. Look. Watch on X. The Eagles keep their perfect. What does perfect record equal? Perfect record better not equal anything 40. It's a love-hate relationship. What does perfect equal? And perfect record. Why do you get duality and perfect? And you get 11 and you get 116. Like Tupac died on, or like he was born on the 16th day of the 6th month. And when you flip it upside down, it's 911. And doesn't Tom Brady and Lawrence equal 35? Tom Brady equals 35. And his full name equals 116. Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence, you get the 1-9. It equals 35 somewhere. I think Trevor. Trevor equals 35 and 98 like Tom Brady. Wow. Trevor, T, the 20th letter of the alphabet, like 2. Tom, again, like 2. Brady, B, the second letter. Bill Belichick, 22. Buffalo Bills, 22. Joe Biden, 37 as well, like Trevor. Look how you get a 31 and Hurts throws for 319 yards. Like the Commanders scored 31. Eagles equals 113. Washington equals 130. It all breaks down to 13. Tupac dead on the 13th. Day of the 9th month. Hurts throws for 319. The reshuffling. I think that deserves a bite of this protein bar. Look at the 90. Like we're in the 9th month. Or we were in the 9th month. I may have said that earlier. Tupac dead in the 9th month. 3 plus 1 plus 9. 13. Right? Dead on the 13th day of the 9th month. Las Vegas equals 130. I think. Or Las Vegas, Nevada. Or Nevada, one of them. Hurts, Eagles, and Washington. 49. 4 plus 9, 13. And for those of y'all that say, I mean, if you look into the script, what is Google and stuff, you know, it may say an unlucky number. I mean, whatever it is, all of the numbers could be unlucky or lucky. Come on. Really? We're talking about Freemasons, duality, deception. You know, I'll be like, here, you got a minute, go. What is a Freemason? You know, yeah, you may be able to figure it out, but none of it makes sense because it's all bullshit. Is that 84 and 1? 8 plus 4, 12 plus 1, 13. You see that? About to do the high five. 5 and 5 like 10, like 1. I'm just talking numbers. I mean, now. Is that 52 right there? We just saw a bunch of them. Okay. Wow. So this kicker number 4 helps. Is that what they said? Lifts them to a 4-0 start as they lift number 4. Elliott, is that his name? His name's Elliott. Oh, look at the guy's name, Tupultupia. Like, remember that decode when the village was called Tupopolis or whatever? Like Tupac? Look. Somebody back me up here. Katie. Back me up, Katie. Remember Tutopolis yesterday? Remember that decode Tutopolis? Look at the guy's name. Tupoludo. And it's all synced up with Tupac. And you get the 34 over there. And you get the red, like he's wearing red. Like he had the Red Wings jersey, 34, like Murder and Morgue. Look, Tupoludo, like the Tupopolis decode or whatever. Synced up with the Twin Cities in Minnesota. Damn, dude, look, this is ridiculous. Look at this fake stuff. They lift number 4, and it says number 4 lifts the Eagles to a 4-0 start. Elliott, isn't that like Elohim? Is that associated with like October or September? I don't know, man. 30, look at the connections. Like, We really do, look at the 1 and 4. Look at the one. There was. I mean, I don't know, man. The dollar bill, the green, the 4, the 40-0. Dak, D the fourth letter. Dallas, D the fourth letter again. Over the Giants. Rodgers equals 40. Like, definitely. What's going on? Drake, D, 4. We did the D code randomly, and you're seeing it hit. It's like random, but but then it's like a natural thing. You know why it's a natural thing? Because I'm on top of it, and we're on top of it as a unit. That's why it's all hitting, and Jay-Z's all connected as well. It's a power thing. It's a authority, island, water, Epstein, Jimmy Buffett, Pee Wee Herman, Buffett. Like, get down on your knees and give head. Pee Wee Herman, the movie theater, masturbation, Sound of Freedom, trafficking, 8 Mile, traffic, road, Tory Lanes, like lanes on a road, traffic. Come on, y'all. Stories about Colombia, the country, cocaine, traffic, DC, Biden, people in power. Doesn't cocaine equal 32? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But I have that D code when he left the White House, and they said he went to Camp David, D, the fourth letter of the alphabet. And then they found the cocaine in the White House. Remember, you hear Colombia anywhere, everything you're talking about one family, and it's just branched off, right? Come on, DC, not even a part of the United States. Like, give me a break. I'm pretty sure I'm sure I missed something. Come on. Tua, yeah, with the blowout. 70-20, 50-point win. Horse equals 70 against the Broncos, right? Elway, number 7. They have the horse like kind of looking like it's coming over the hill. Like our wagons coming over the hill, looking at the traffic, all creepy by the airport. Blue equals 23, Lucifer. End equals 23. Evil souls will be banished. They better be. If they restart it, the script, and we have to learn, and it's like a new number script, I'm going to be pissed off. I'm not about to relearn this at age 42. I mean, I'll try, but we're going to have somebody like Zach out here to show us, because I don't think anybody, I mean, that's kind of where I saw it. If it wasn't for that, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have had a head start on this. I mean, so they hit us with this great, isn't it a great reset? Has that happened yet? If they do something with the numbers and the computers, remember Y2K, that's gonna mess us up. Richard West, better late than never at all. I think you missed all the numbers, but I appreciate you. Look, you get the green and the dollar bill. If I didn't have to go to the bookstore, I'm still pissed about having to go back twice because I didn't have my. Isn't that interesting? I went to the bookstore yesterday and I forgot my wallet, like cash. Like Dame Dalla. Where's number 0? Right? Like cash equals 23, end equals 23. And I couldn't connect a digital wallet on my phone. So the cash I had was useless. I did get to tell somebody a little bit about gematria. I didn't look. They were looking at books. I calmly mentioned it and calmly just said, hey, if you're into what you're looking at, check this out. They don't have books on it. Real calmly, she listened. Interesting because her name was Katie. But She listened. She was terrified. She was absolutely terrified. I calmly just said, "Oh, thank you for your. I'm just letting you know if you remember the word, look it up. Gematria." She was absolutely horrified. Okay. So I guess I did that. And I looked at a couple of books that I think I'm going to go buy. That's just interesting. I forgot my wallet and cash. And we're talking about Dame Dalla wearing number 0. And the cash, supposedly, I'm not telling you that's what's going to happen. I'm saying that is kind of what it looks like with the pattern. Look at the green. Aaron Rodgers traded from the Green Bay Packers to the other green team. Right? Drake, the male duck, mallard, duck, Drake, DD, duck, green, Drake, the duck face. Just check out the letter DD code. You may not find it. It may not pop up. You know, I already forgot the name of the name of the Washington, remember Washington's quarterback, number 14, drafted 144? Hurts, number 1, the kicker, number 4, like 14. Remember the pick? And you saw the quarterback on Washington. I don't even know if that was the quarter. I pulled up, hey, remember his last name? His last name, I forgot what it was. Oh, it was Howl. It had howl in it, like a wolf, another animal. Eagles, Falcons yesterday, birds, 2 birds, masonry, Freemason, 33rd degree. When you look at that pic with the 2 birds, bird equals 33. 4 minus 1, 3. Three is amazing, that number. Yeah, I don't know. I don't trust them because you know how they make everything unbalanced and they change everything, right? How they hit us with everything opposite. I don't know. We'll be okay because look, we'll still be able to see fake news, right? But this is the only thing we have to back up what we're saying is the numbers, though. But if you think about Great Reset, doesn't it kind of say it right there that it doesn't sound interesting for us? They do. They have to know about. They know about this because they operate on it. They have to know when the fake news story hits. Oh, Steve Harvey, wife cheating on him. Is it happening? He knows, like, oh, the numbers hit. That's why we did the decode. And remember, the other game show host died right around the same time. The Price is Right, like Trump, right? Politics, Republican, red, sexy red, on and popping in the news. You know, I mean, in the music scene, anyways, Trump, red. And I'm not saying red isn't hot at other times. I'm just saying we're talking politics and blue. Blue equals 23. Red equals 27 like ritual. Come on. Ritual equals what? 45 like this 54-yard kick. And it was 4 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock, like 45. There's a couple other games in the headlines. I may have to do another football one later. I kind of want to do Victoria's Secret, though, too. Nah, that one's going to take a couple of days to work on. And the letter B decode. But I think I have to do I saw the 49ers in there. And remember when we did the number 4 in the 1 through 10 decode? We hit on a nice connection with the San Francisco 49ers. And there's red there. And I saw somebody else. I saw there was another football story. I don't want to decide now. I want to be creative. 2288. I need to play that 4 pick for Katie. Remember it said text Trump to 88022. Remember? And doesn't Trump have towers or a Trump Tower TT? Like Twin Towers? You know what I mean? Balancing the Books 22. That's a good one. Like kind of like World Trade Center. Is that kind of like balancing books, like trade, like dollars? Ooh. Hold on. So, World Trade Center, that's kind of like money, right? Trade. And now we're talking about cash equals 23 and end equals 23, and the Cash App guy got stabbed by a 38-year-old, right? Katie? I'm going to leave that up to Katie. Katie, you're going to let me know about that. If you want to look into it, I'm just saying, because it'll help. Because someone may want to run the dates too on something like that. Huh. This is why we come together. Remember, Trump's a word in the damn dictionary, and his character plays out the definition of the word. Like, we can't. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Look at these fake names. And when you think of Kanye West, just look up West Kenya. I really think that Google scrubbed all that, though. Because if you look up West Kenya, like Kanye West, because the world's just fake like that, there's articles about dropouts and kids not being in school plastered all over the place. And he's got the albums to do with school. And then we're talking about kids, and you see the teddy bears, right? Kanye with the teddy bears. This is why these puppets can't do shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Shut up, Kanye, because you're already a clown. And I like your music. That song Yikes by Kanye, everybody hated on that little like 6 or 8 song album, whatever you want to call it. That song Yikes is absolutely incredible, man. I'm telling you. But these characters are played out because it's blackmail. Come on. That's ridiculous. Hey, y'all, I'm serious. I'm actually going to play that. Before I got locked up, I was that Yikes song by Kanye. It's that little 8 album. It's called Yay with the Mountains. Like when I don't know, they were saying Drake wrote it or whatever. I don't know, where they're like fake beefing kind of. And they said Kanye went to like Wyoming or whatever. It has the Wyoming mountains or whatever. Dude, the song Yikes, there's a couple good ones on there. That song Yikes is amazing, y'all. It's magic, so maybe I shouldn't encourage. Know that it's magic if you want to play it. But if you have good like headphones, know it's magic and don't fall for it. But damn, that Yikes Kanye, I'm about to do that, honestly. I don't support it, but I can like separate, like, okay, I can see how you can kind of vibe to this, but you can't get distracted and caught up and fall for it, is what I'm saying. So I'm not about to spend money on it. Am I spending money on it by pressing play on YouTube? I don't know, man. What do you want me to do? Like, I won't have any clothes and I'll be walking around the Garden of Eden because everything's just like that. What am I going to do? Right? Walk into the store, no clothes on. You know what I mean? Maybe that's right around the corner. Maybe we're about to hit that. You never know. Right? Some fire hits us, burns up all our clothes and everything. And then when the script starts over, Cash App Man was 43. He got stabbed by a 38-year-old. 43 like killing, huh? Murder Morgue 34. Let me write out 43 real quick and see what it equals. Spelling it wrong too, like 40. Because this is how I learn. I just do that. And you have 2 options because you could spell it wrong and it shouldn't be spelled wrong, right? So it's spelled like this, right? When you write out 43, you get 140 and 130. Look at that. That's interesting because the quarterback for Washington's number 14. I don't know where we got the 43 from. And then Hurts number 1 and the kicker number 4 like 14. And you get the 130 like Tupac dead on the 13th. And what is it? Las Vegas, Nevada or Las Vegas? I think it's Las Vegas equals 130. Look, you get the 49. Like we had 49s in this decode. That's wild. Now let's just spell it like this real quick. Wrong. Oh, look, Tupac died on 6/16. You get the numbers right there. I don't know where you came up with 43. Like killing, right? Oh, and the Cash App, man. Look at that. See, and you get cash. Remember, they made a big deal about Suge Knight. Remember Suge Knight, the blood wears red. Remember they made a big deal about him bailing Tupac out with cash. They said it was like, and they gave him a briefcase full of cash, right? Didn't they show that in the movie? Or no, it was a death row chain, right? Or he was born, either way. And I get this look, 6/16 and then the 9, I get it confused. Yeah. You know what I mean though. We pretty much know that. 6/16, 9/13. And Trevor Lawrence and Drake's album For All the Dogs comes out on 106, like 16. So look out for another Ohio story, 16 and 61 in Ohio. See if there's an Ohio story today or tomorrow, because we get the 61 and 16. And even if it's like usually a racist story when you hear Ohio, right? Like the dog that attacked the black man and bit him. It's like, even if it's true, can we not put it? Do we have to put it in the news? We know how people just follow what they're told. Come on. 43, you get 62 like sacrifice and 55 like God, Satan, sky, and earth, right? 6/16, yeah. Is it like a various form of it or what? Kind of like 666. Upside down, it's 919, and that's how it's interesting too, right? Because you get the 9s and the 1s, chaos 19. And we know, we know 9 people in here right now. Did I like finish? I don't even know if I finished. I know, like, how come whenever I save myself time, I just make it up and then I'm back where I started? Like, is that a 22 on the jersey right there and a 13? Look, you see it? Oh man. If I would have looked at the names of these characters, it would have just been, that was that yellow spider guy, wasn't it? Or me? I don't know. Hurts. I mean, come on. In the Super Bowl where JJ Watt, remember JJ Vallow? 2 kids in the shallow graves. Lizzo. Picasso. Oh, characters. Hey, we need to look out for that character, Kenyon Drake. You know, that running back? I don't know what team he's on. Remember, he was on the Cardinals and he went to Vegas. I don't know where he's at. Remember, K, the 11th letter. And then you have Drake in there with everything going on with Drake and Drake London, the first touchdown in London. I mean, yeah, look out for Kenyon Drake and Kenyon. And I was just talking about Kanye West and West Kenya. That's a scripted character. He had a good season here with the Cardinals. And I think they got rid of him at the right time. I don't know if he's hot right now, but you see the words they give us? Hot, like I'm like attractive, but that's not what I meant. You see what they do to us? It's horrible, right? I thought not bad. I hate doing thumbnails. Not bad. Not bad. Sometimes it sucks. Like when you get Drake and you really figure out the key to it, you know, and everything's fake, then it's like, damn, what am I going to do here? That worked out. We have the connection with the sewing, with the Eagles, and then we have Washington, like commanders, like commander-in-chief. Could have went the Biden route. Mentioned it a few times. Number 14, drafted number 144 overall. Come on. And then number 1 and 4 on the Eagles help lift them to victory, like 14. And then they're lifting number 4 up in the air, celebrating. Like, Tupac's death date, the reshuffling, and Jalen Hurts passing yards. Ritual equals 45, the reflection of the 54. 4 minutes, 5 seconds on the clock when he goes to kick it. 34 plus 31 is 65. Doesn't Philadelphia equal 65 too? Don't forget Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. D, the fourth letter. Dallas, the fourth letter. 44 days after his birthday, beating the New York Giants 40-0. Connected with Jay-Z, Bayhive, Beyonce, all those. Bayhive equals 40. Her birthday, they're both born on the 4th, and Beyonce September 4th, Jay-Z December 4th. And remember, December equals 44. Okay. Fake rhymes, fake Drake. It's all fake. I'm going to be honest, though, if you were to pick music and you were just trying to, like, vibe a little bit, you can listen to some Drake. Just don't support. Does that mean supporting it? I don't. Look, you got to know how to separate it. They fooled us at a young age. They fooled me at a young age. So it actually affected how I developed in a single parent household. It did. You see? Walking into Best Buy, buying Brother Lynch Hung albums at age 12, 3-6 Mafia. You know what I mean? Mystic Styles, you know, Satan, Cannibalism, Brother Lynch Hung, Season of the Sickness, 12 years old. You know what I mean? 1993, just come on. Allowed to buy in, you know, they sell it to you and they're not supposed to. And they put the label on there to trigger you to go buy it. And then when you just go buy it, they don't care. Here you go. Cool, right? Yeah, okay. Entertainment. Okay. The Barbie movie. Yes. That's a good example. Be like this. Be like, and they know what they're doing because I'm 42. They've been doing the Barbie shit since before I was born. Like, really? And then they're going to say how it's bad. Don't do it. Is it bad that your kids think they have to look a certain way? And then they're going to sweep it under the rug. We get older, and then they're just going to, here we go, replay it. You know, kind of like Dr. Dre wore makeup. And, you know, look at the clothes. Look what they're wearing now. And then he transitioned into the Chronic. Now he's a gangster. I mean, it's kind of known he's not, but Chronic, like chronic illness. And then Eazy-E has a violent cough. Chronic, like green, right? Okay. So that's about 4 little rants. Not yelling or attacking, though, right? Not cursing. I kind of like Raggedy Ann in a creepy way. I'm just kidding. Remember Raggedy Ann? That's interesting that they put out a white character and called it Raggedy Ann, and they didn't try to build it up, huh? Like Queen Anne, the greatest doll ever. They put out Raggedy Ann, and they associated it with Raggedy, kind of like Ratchet, huh? That's weird, huh? Remember Alf? Hey, do y'all remember Alf real quick? I had Alf. If y'all are from the 80s, you had the Alf doll with the cassette. And look, Alf kind of looks like Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, with the big nose. That's interesting. I'm going to look into that. No, I'm just playing. Off to the bookstore I go. Do I wear you guys out or what? I appreciate everybody in here. Oh, I forgot again. Shout out again. Thank you for joining. I've seen you in here before, but you know, I see people come back 2, 3, 4 times. I'm gonna let them know I appreciate it. And Richard and y'all, I think Chirac, Katie, y'all are in here. That yellow, always shout out to y'all. If I missed anything, I'll be back later, y'all. We're gonna do something later, so you know, give me about whatever 8 hours or whatever. I'm gonna go hit the bookstore. Maybe do a couple of shorts or something in between. Maybe not. I don't know. Wow, Chili Pepper. She behaved the whole time. All right, y'all, out here in Arizona, try to get out and just get some kind of action outdoors. If you don't have a yard, maybe just like walk down the road. I mean, depending on where you're at, and that sucks. That sucks how they do that, man. But here, look, we got tweakers here and walking zombies. I mean, you may have that everywhere. You know, we have them. They're not really a threat, but what are they going to do when it's really hot? A good thing it's cooling off, though, right? But I don't know how they made it through that summer. And they're not the ones who put, you know, they did the drugs, but they're not the ones who made the drugs. Maybe a couple of them, but the majority of them, it was just there as a trap, you know? And then that's where we get that term, the trap. World Wide Web, net, Facebook, show your face, get booked, help the cops, right? Tekashi 6ix9ine, definitely probably gonna end up in a bad place for that. But all right, y'all, I'll be back later. I appreciate everybody. Until then, Hertz throws for 319 yards, I should say. Elliott's 54-yarder lifts them to a 4-0. Is that what it is? Lifts for Elliott's 54-yarder lifts 4-0 Eagles. Okay, they're 4-0. Blah blah. Past the Commanders, 34-31 in OT. All right, y'all. Till later.